pardon, Priestess, but you've been staring out across Ashenvale for hours.
I sense something dark stirring within the forest, Chandris. It feels as if it's heading this way.
The Greenskins who killed Cenarius?
Perhaps. Perhaps something more.
Put your backs into it. Jaina and the Orc War Chief expect this base to be built swiftly.
We shouldn't even be here. Or siding with the orcs.
We're here to hunt the remaining demons, human. You're lucky our goals are the same.
All right, you men. Mind your business. Back to work.
So, these orcs and humans presume to run rampant through our lands? They will regret ever stepping foot into Ashenvale. We will establish a base and deal with these outlanders as they deserve. Someone threatens the wilds? The Tree of Life is the heart of our Night Elf villages. Use the tree's ability to entangle the gold mine. After entangling the mine, send wisps in to extract gold. Wisps are friendly spirits that harvest gold and lumber for our villages. They also create the structures that allow us to train more warriors. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
We are preparing to leave this place, Priestess. There is a terrible evil corrupting these lands, and I will not allow it to consume my people. Unfortunately, we cannot leave until the rest of our tribe has been accounted for.
Do not fear, Old One. I will find your tribesmen and lead them back to you.
Thank you, Priestess. We will reward you when you return.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
I'm listening.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone. The moon wells are the source of our nourishment and strength. You can build additional moon wells to nourish more troops.
More lumber is required.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Create more moon wells.
So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. So be it.
We can't build there.
Someone threatens the wilds? Someone threatens the wilds? Immediately. As the goddess wills.
I stand
The
ready
goddess
waiting on you.
calls.
Let's get going. I
Ashrathoraman.
await your command. I
heed the
await your
voice of
command.
Elune.
No problem. Absolutely. Excellent. I'm listening.
Someone threatens the wilds? So be it. To train more troops, construct an ancient of war.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds.
Create more moonwells. Your building is complete. Our warriors have
The
engaged
goddess
the enemy.
calls. I heed the voice of Elune. You never. Ashrathoraman.
Create more moonwells.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. By Elune. By Elune.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your building
Point
is
the way.
complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. So be it. The goddess calls, as the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Bandu Thoribas mortals, you will pay for defiling these lands. Anudora! By Elune. I heed the voice
Let's
of
get
Elune.
going. This one's mine.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you.
I'm listening.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. So be it. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune, as the goddess wills.
Okalamdor.
Someone threatens the
On your
wilds.
mark.
The goddess calls.
Let's get going.
I stand ready.
I await your command.
The way. Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune.
In the name
Your
of
building
Cenarius.
is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready. Point the way.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the
Your
wilds.
building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready. Your move.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
On your mark. I stand ready. Your move.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess
I
calls.
await your command.
Someone
Let's get
threatens the
going.
wilds. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
I'm listening.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone
I'm
threatens
listening.
the wilds.
I await your command.
The goddess
Let's get
calls.
going.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark.
Induli Refa.
Point the way.
Okalamdor.
I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman.
Your move.
Immediately. The goddess
Let's
calls.
get going.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the
I
wilds.
stand ready.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
I await your
Ashrathoraman.
command. Your building is complete.
I stand ready.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds.
I
heed
stand
the
ready.
voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
I'm listening.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
I await your command.
Someone threatens the wild.
On your mark.
I heed the
I await
voice
your
of Elune.
command. Let's
the
get
goddess
going.
calls. Ashra Thoraman.
I stand ready.
Ashra Thoraman.
I'm listening.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the
Let's
voice
get going.
of Elune. The goddess
I'm
calls.
listening.
I stand ready.
Ashra Thoraman.
I await
Someone
your
threatens
command.
the wilds. I heed
Let's
the
get
voice
going.
of Elune. The goddess calls.
I'm listening.
Ashra Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
I await your command.
The goddess
I
calls.
await your command.
Someone threatens the
Let's
wild.
get going.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
I'm listening.
Ashra Thoraman.
Point the way. One shot, one kill.
Someone threatens the wild.
I stand
The
ready.
goddess calls.
I'm listening.
Ashra Thoraman. So be it. I heed the
Let's
voice
get
of
going.
Elune.
I await
I
your
heed the
command.
voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Our warriors have engaged
The
the
goddess
enemy.
calls.
Waiting. I stand ready. On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild.
Let's get going.
Waiting on you.
I await your
goddess
command.
calls.
Your move.
By Elune. I heed the
I
voice
await
of
your
Elune.
command.
Point the way.
Ashra Thoraman.
Let's
I
get
stand
going.
ready. Way.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Ashra Thoraman.
I'm listening.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
I await
Waiting
your
on you.
command.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Let's get
Your
going.
move. I stand ready. Waiting on you.
Someone
I'm
threatens
listening.
the
On your
wild.
mark.
I await your command.
move.
The goddess calls.
Let's get
Point
going.
the way.
By
I'm
Elune.
listening.
On your mark.
I heed
I'm
the voice
listening.
of
Waiting
Elune.
on you.
Let's get going.
Someone threatens
Point
the
the way.
wilds. Ashra
I await
Thoraman.
your command.
On your mark.
I'm listening.
The goddess calls.
Let's get going.
Your move.
Ashra Thoraman.
I await your
Waiting
command.
on you.
Someone threatens the wild.
Your building is complete.
Ashra Thoraman.
Point the way.
I'm listening.
Point the way. All too easy.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Our warriors
the
have
voice of
engaged
Elune.
the enemy.
Your move. Done. Say no more.
I await your
On
command.
Your mark. Fair enough. Done.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Let's get going.
Waiting on you. Fair enough. Cry havoc.
The goddess
Let's get
calls.
going.
Ashra
Excellent.
Thoraman.
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm listening.
Waiting on
Ashra
you.
Thoraman.
Our warriors have
I heed the
engaged
I
voice
await
of
your
Elune.
command.
All
The
too
goddess
easy.
calls.
On your mark. Say no more. Done.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess
I await
calls.
your command. Let's get
I
going.
heed the voice of Elune. The goddess
I'm
calls.
listening.
On your mark.
Let's get going.
Waiting on you.
Immediately.
We can't build there. Our gold mine is running low.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Many thanks, priestess. Now we can evacuate the village. Please accept the aid of our champion. He will protect your life with his own.
Your offer is a generous one. May Elune light your path to safety.
Your move.
Someone
await
threatens
your
the
command.
wilds.
Your move. Point the way. Waiting on you. Fair enough.
The goddess
I'm listening.
calls.
All too easy.
The goddess
get going.
calls.
I'm
I heed
listening.
the voice of Elune.
I await your command.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm listening.
The goddess calls.
I await your command.
Ashra Thoraman.
Your
Say
building
Let's
is
get going.
I
complete.
heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
On your mark.
I await your command.
Waiting on you.
Let's get going.
Someone threatens
Fair
the wilds.
enough. Waiting on you.
I'm listening.
Same here. Your move. Point the way.
The goddess
listening.
calls.
On your mark. All too easy.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I await your command.
Ashra Thoraman.
Fair enough.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the
All
wilds.
too easy.
Someone threatens the
Fair
wilds.
enough. Waiting on you. Done.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way.
The goddess calls.
Point the way. Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark. Your move. I'll give it a shot.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Let's get going.
The goddess calls.
I await your command.
Elune gives me strength.
It's the undead! Defend yourselves!
They must have followed us from Lordaeron.
Come and save us. The dead advance in waves.
We are no match for a force this fast. Quickly, my sisters, back to the trees.
The undead are tireless. There's no way to outrun them.
You see, Lord Archimonde, we need not fear the Night Elves. The Scourge can...
Archimonde, after 10,000 years, how is it possible?
The Legion has returned to consume this world, woman. And this time, your troublesome race will not stop us.
Fools! You let her slip away! Find her, damn you! Find her and kill her!
The day we have long feared has finally come. The Burning Legion has returned. I must cross the river and warn the rest of my sisters before all is lost. By Elune. Immediately.
These damn Night Elves cannot escape us. Lord Archimonde wants them found.
As the goddess wills. I must avoid being seen. By Elune.
Lord Archimonde wishes us to corrupt this forest, and we shall.
Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune, as the goddess wills.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. So be it. Immediately, as the goddess wills. By Elune. The goddess calls. So be it. So be it. Immediately, by Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Immediately, as the goddess wills. By By Elun. By Elun. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. As the goddess wills.
Our allies'
So be
town
it.
needs help.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Alunadore, priestess. We are yours to command.
So be it.
Anudora!
Light the way. Your move.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elun. As the goddess wills.
Light the way.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Someone threatens Foul the wilds. humans. You cannot evade the goddess's wrath. The goddess calls. Clearly the humans have no love for the undead, but I dare not trust them.
Anudora!
Ashatoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun. So be it.
Light the way.
The goddess calls.
Your move.
Ashatoraman.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark. Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors
On
have
your mark.
engaged
The
the
goddess
enemy.
calls.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman.
Hello?
Those orcs appear to be guarding some magical treasure. It might prove useful to me. I heed the voice of Elun.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Your move.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
Someone threatens the wild.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Point the way.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you. Done.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
On your mark.
I heed the voice
your
of
mark.
Elun. The goddess calls.
Our
Point the
warriors
way.
have engaged the enemy.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you. Fair enough. Your move. Point the way.
Ashrathoraman.
On your mark.
Ashrathoraman.
Okalamdor!
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elun.
Take your time. Look around.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman. By Elun. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elun. The goddess calls.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Your move. Point the way. Waiting on you. On your mark. Point the way. Fire. All too easy.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Anudora! Okalamdor!
In the name of Cenarius. Hinduli Refad. Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. So be it. Immediately. The goddess calls.
Alun Adore, priestess. Be wary. The Doom Guards command shades that can see us, even when we meld with the shadows. We'd best stay away from them. Your move. All too easy. Waiting on you.
Standing guard.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
I walk in shadow. My wait is over.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Point the
The
way.
goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. On your mark. Your move. Say no more.
I heed the voice
Done.
of Elun.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wild.
Waiting on you.
Inventory is
As
full.
the goddess
Your
wills.
move.
By Elun.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. Your move. Cry havoc.
Silly night elf. You cannot hide from us.
Done.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Move.
I heed the
On
voice
your
of
mark.
Elun. Someone threatens the wild. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. So be it. Immediately. By Elun.
Point the way. Waiting on
Ashrathoraman.
you.
I heed the
Your
voice of
move.
Elun.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens
Waiting
the
on you.
wilds. Ashrathoraman. I heed the
In
voice of
position.
Elun.
Point the way.
Your shadow powers will not hide you from our sight.
The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
I heed the voice of Elun.
On your mark. Point the way.
Ambush! Run for your lives! We'll regroup in the clearing ahead!
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun. I heed the voice of Elun.
Waiting on you. I'll give it a shot.
Standing guard.
The goddess calls.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
Point the way. Fondu doth galore.
Ishnu Allah, sisters. It is I, Tyrande.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
In
The
position.
goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
My wait is over.
I must reach the river before the dawn breaks. I cannot remain hidden during the day.
All too
I hear
easy.
the voice of Elun.
Speak your mind. Standing guard. Absolutely.
The goddess calls.
On your
Ashrathoraman.
mark.
Ah, These abandoned ballistas will help me break through the undead fortifications.
Done.
Someone threatens the wild.
On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Point the way.
Thoraman.
Oh, too easy.
Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. By Elune.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
Thoraman. Someone
Waiting
threatens the
on you.
wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
The goddess calls. Thoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Make it fast. I shall not fear.
The dawn has come. I can no longer rely upon Elune's power to keep me hidden. Someone threatens the wilds. Thoraman.
Waiting on
I
you.
heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Thoraman.
Your move.
The goddess calls.
Point the way.
Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Thoraman.
Waiting on you.
Standing guard. I walk in shadow.
I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Waiting on you. On your mark. Your move.
I am sworn to avenge.
Someone
Waiting
threatens
on
the
you.
wilds. I heed the voice of
away.
Elune.
Speak your mind.
Thoraman.
In position.
The goddess calls.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wild.
Away. Fair enough.
As the goddess wills.
Speak your mind.
By Elune.
On your mark.
The goddess
Waiting
calls.
on you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. So be it.
On your mark.
I am sworn to avenge. Come and get it. Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman.
The way.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
Tyrande, praise Elune, you've made it. The undead appeared out of nowhere and attacked our village without warning.
Ishnudaldieb Chandris, we have a greater problem. The undead were sent here by the Burning Legion, our ancient enemies of old. Against such might, we have only one option. We must awaken the druids. With Cenarius dead, it falls to us to awaken the druids. We must recover the demigod's horn from the sacred Moonglade Isle. Only its clarion call can awaken the druids from their slumber.
But, Priestess, the orcs have established a crude settlement upon the Isle. We'll need to fight our way through them to reach Cenarius' horn.
Priestess Tyrande, thank Elune we found you. The undead are advancing upon the nearby barrow dens. The dens seem abandoned, but
there is one druid sleeping within them, sister. He is the wisest and most powerful of all the druids. He must be warned that the Legion has returned.
then we'd better hurry. If the undead overtake his den before he's awakened...
Let us make haste, my sisters. By Elune. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call? Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the wilds.
What is
Someone
nature's
threatens
call?
the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
I heed the voice of Elune. So be it.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
We can't build there. We can't build there. Upgrade finished. We can't build there. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete. More lumber is required.
The goddess calls.
Ultrawide! For what sheep throw!
Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast. Your building is complete.
I hear the
What
voice
is
of
nature's
complete.
call?
Someone threatens the wilds. Someone threatens the wilds.
Is there trouble?
I heed the
Are we
voice
being
of Elune.
invaded? Hi!
Ashrathoraman. The goddess
Are
calls.
we being invaded?
Research finished.
I heed the voice
Is there
of Elune.
trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone
Are we
threatens the
being
wilds.
invaded?
Insufficient gold. Insufficient
The
gold.
goddess calls.
Is there
Ah,
trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
Great outdoors. What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
Research finished.
I heed the voice of
great
Elune.
outdoors.
The goddess
Is
calls.
there trouble?
Inventory
calls.
is full.
Ah, the great
So be it.
outdoors.
By Elun.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
Goddess, light my path. In position.
I heed the voice
What is
of Elun.
nature's call? Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
Ashrathoraman.
Strike fast! Ensnare them all before they regroup.
Goddess, light my path. As the goddess wills.
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the
Hi.
wilds. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
What is
I heed
nature's
the
call?
voice of Elun.
Hi!
Your building is
Ashrathoraman.
complete.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the
Goddess,
wilds.
light my path.
I heed the
Insufficient
voice of
gold.
Elun.
I am sworn to avenge.
What is nature's call? Aim dead center.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice
Is there
of Elun.
trouble? Light my path. Make it fast.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wild.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elun.
What is nature's call?
The
Your
goddess
building
calls.
is complete.
Someone threatens the wild.
Standing
Are we
guard.
being
Someone
invaded?
threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
In the name of Fenarius.
Is there trouble?
These elves are stronger than we thought.
Warriors have engaged the enemy.
Are we being invaded? Ah, the great outdoors. Hi! Gladly.
Ashrathoraman. The
Are
goddess
we being
calls.
invaded?
Research finished.
Making trails.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elun.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Goddess,
Ashrathoraman.
light my path.
Someone
Insufficient
threatens the
gold.
wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls.
Research finished. Goddess, light my path.
I heed the voice of Elun. Ashrathoraman.
Goddess,
In
light my
position.
path.
Is there trouble?
The goddess
What
calls.
is nature's call?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
Standing guard.
I heed the voice of Elun.
I am goddess, light my path.
Ashrathoraman. Someone
Are we
threatens the
being
wild.
invaded?
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds,
Are we being
as the
invaded?
goddess wills.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wilds,
Are we being invaded?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I
Are
heed
we
the
being
voice
invaded?
of Elune. The goddess
Goddess,
calls.
light my
Ah,
path.
the great outdoors.
We can't build there.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded? Is there trouble?
Ah, the great outdoors.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
Are we being
I
invaded?
heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls.
Goddess, light my path. Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
Are
of
we being
Elune.
invaded? Hi!
The goddess calls.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Ashrathoraman.
Threatens the wilds.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's
Someone
call?
threatens the wild.
I am sworn to avenge. Are we being
The
invaded?
goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being invaded?
The goddess
Ah,
calls.
the great outdoors.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Are we being
Someone
invaded?
threatens the wilds.
Hi!
Someone
there
threatens the
trouble?
wilds.
Priestess, the undead draw near the Barrow Den. Shando Stormrage will be defenseless.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
Feel nature's wrath.
Someone threatens the wild. Someone threatens the wild.
What is nature's call?
I heed the
Are we
voice
being
of Elune.
invaded?
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
None shall harm the wilds.
What is nature's call?
Standing guard. My wait is that your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune. Immediately. At last, the horn of Cenarius.
The horn has sounded, and I have come, as promised. I smell the stench of decay and corruption in our land. That angers me greatly. Come forth, you defenders of old. Crush these invaders, as you did in ages past. It has been 1,000 years since I last looked upon you, Tyrande. I thought of you every moment I roamed through the Emerald Dream.
My heart rejoices to see you again, my love. But I would not have awakened you unless the need was urgent.
In the dream, I felt our land being corrupted, just as if it were my own body. You were right to awaken me.
The Burning Legion has returned. Cenarius is dead, and Outlanders roam freely through our most sacred vales.
As was foretold. No doubt Archimonde will make his way to Hyjal Summit and attack the World Tree. If he succeeds in draining the tree's energies, this world will be doomed.
My only thought was to awaken you and the rest of the Druids. The Druids of the Talon reside within the Barrow Dens at the end of this valley. If we can reach them, we may have a chance to stop Archimonde and his demons.
To arms! That did it, boys! We've driven them off! Let's regroup back at the base and tend to our wounded.
So, the Outlanders battle against the undead as well. They could prove to be powerful allies against Archimonde and his ilk.
They are mongrels and nothing more. They are responsible for Cenarius' death. I will be damned before I stand with them.
Perhaps you are right, my love. We will establish our new settlement here. Keep your sentries alert. I doubt that we have seen the last of the Outlanders or the undead.
As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman. Immediately.
The land and I are one. For Kalimdor, Ashtherodanador, Anudora.
I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands? Something is amiss.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds?
Has sleep dulled my senses?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Your building is complete.
The land
goddess
and I
calls.
are one.
By Elune. As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Inventory is full.
Something is amiss.
Hindu River.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
By Elune.
Our gold mine is running low.
Immediately. Our resources are depleting fast. We must find another gold mine and muster our forces. Only then will we be able to reach the Barrow Dens. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman, as the goddess wills. Wait, I know those furbolgs. They escaped from Ashenvale when the corruption started to spread.
Perhaps they did not escape the corruption after all.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors. Are we being invaded?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
What is nature's call?
Something is amiss.
Immediately.
Hi!
As the goddess wills.
I've never seen the creature so aggressive before.
Then I will put an end to their curse. Undo Falador! I heed the voice.
Are we being
of
invaded? Ah, the great outdoors. Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
Goddess,
Light
light
my
wilds.
path.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
I heed the voice of Elune.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
Your building
What
is
is nature's
complete.
call?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Insufficient gold. Your building is complete.
I heed the voice
Are we being
of Elune.
invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
Hi!
The goddess
Are
calls.
we being invaded?
There is danger ahead, priestess. You must proceed with caution.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls.
Is
Your
there
building
trouble?
is complete.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman.
What is nature's call?
I
I
stand
heed
ready.
the voice of Elune.
Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
What is nature's call?
Sleep dulled my senses.
Our gold mine is running low.
Are we being invaded? Hi! What is nature's call? Are we being invaded? Is there trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
Ah, the great outdoors.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
Are we being
I
invaded?
heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Hi!
I stand ready.
Ah, the great
Trees may not
outdoors.
weaken.
Ashrathoraman.
Our gold mine has collapsed.
The goddess calls.
Your mana is depleted.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds.
Are we being invaded?
Research finished.
The goddess calls.
Our warriors have engaged the
I
enemy.
heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the
What
wilds.
is nature's call? Hi! Is there trouble?
Speak your mind.
I
Our
heed the
sacred
voice of
grove is
Elune.
being desecrated.
Someone
Are
threatens
we
the
being
wilds.
invaded?
Our warriors have engaged. Our sacred
Are we
grove
being
is being
invaded?
desecrated.
Making trails.
The goddess calls.
What is nature's call?
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
Is there trouble?
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
Hi!
Someone threatens
Is
the
there
wilds.
trouble?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready. Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
What is nature's
Our
call?
warriors have engaged the
Standing
enemy.
guard.
Are we being invaded? For the trees.
I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the
Are we
voice of
being
Elune.
invaded?
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills.
Hi!
Asher Thoraman. The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your building is Asher Thoraman.
Something is amiss.
I stand ready.
You changed, Tyrande. There is little mercy left in you.
Long ago, I swore to protect this land. I never had the luxury of sleeping through times of great peril.
If your endless vigil has hardened you, my love, it must be part of your goddess's plan.
Create more moon.
Are we being invaded?
Immediately.
Waiting on you.
What is
Point
nature's
the way.
call?
In the name of Cenarius.
Is
Our
there
gold
trouble?
mine is running low.
Immediately.
Your move.
Hi!
Waiting on you.
Are we being invaded? What is nature's call?
As the goddess wills.
Hi! Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice of Elune. Asher Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Asher
Is there
Thoraman.
trouble?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the
What
voice
is
of
nature's
Elune.
call?
Our warriors have engaged the
Someone
enemy.
threatens the wilds. The goddess
Are
calls.
we being invaded?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Asher Thoraman.
Are we being
Asher
invaded?
Thoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
Anudora.
What is nature's call? Is there trouble?
The goddess calls. I heed the voice
Our
of Elune.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. Asher Thoraman.
Our sacred grove is
I
being
heed the voice of
desecrated.
On you.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Someone
Your
threatens the
building is
wild.
complete. Our gold
Asher
mine has
Thoraman.
collapsed.
The goddess
Point
calls.
the way.
Our sacred grove is
I
being
heed the voice
desecrated.
of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Asher Thoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds? The goddess calls.
Point the way.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the
Point the way.
wilds. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of
Your
Elune.
move.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds? Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the
The
wilds.
land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
What threatens these lands?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens
Waiting
the wilds.
on you.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
Point
of
the way.
Elune.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Point the way.
The land and I are one. It shall be done.
Someone threatens the wilds?
Waiting on you.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Point the way. On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Create more moonwells.
Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the
way.
wilds.
Hi!
On your mark.
Your building is complete.
Are we being
Your
invaded?
building is complete. Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. Someone
What
threatens
is
the
nature's
wilds.
call?
I heed the voice
Hi.
of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone
What
threatens
is
the
nature's
wilds.
call?
Has
I
sleep
heed the
there
voice
trouble?
of
dulled my
Elune.
senses?
Are
By
we being
Elune.
invaded? Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Our sacred grove
I
is
heed
being
the voice of
desecrated.
Elune. Someone
What
threatens
is
the
nature's
wilds.
call? Are we being invaded?
Research finished.
The goddess
Is
calls.
there trouble?
Ashrathoraman. The goddess
Are we
calls.
being invaded?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
What is
of Elune.
nature's call? Hi!
Someone threatens the wilds.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble?
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune.
Are we being
Be
invaded?
careful, priestess. These woods are overrun by the dead.
By Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess
Are
calls.
we being invaded? Making trails.
The goddess calls.
Is there trouble? For the trees.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the
Are we
voice of
being
Elune.
invaded? I'm game.
Someone threatens the wild.
I swear to avenge.
Thoraman.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the wild.
Hi!
The goddess
Is there
calls.
trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have
Someone
engaged
Are we
threatens the
being
wild.
invaded? What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
What is nature's call?
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
In position.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess
Are
calls.
we being invaded?
I heed the
Is there
voice
trouble?
of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Are we being invaded?
I heed the voice
Hi.
of Elune.
Is there trouble?
Someone threatens the wilds.
What is nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Threatens these lands.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Is there trouble?
The goddess calls.
As sleep held my
Someone threatens
senses.
the wild.
What threatens these lands?
The goddess
What is
calls.
nature's call?
I heed the voice of Elune.
It shall be done.
Asher Thoraman. Right away.
Are we being
I heed the
invaded?
voice of Elune.
Insufficient. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Someone threatens the wild.
Is there trouble?
Immediately. Asher
What is
Thoraman.
nature's
Hopefully
call?
the land will heal itself of this cursed blight. We should get moving. The Barrow dens lie within the valley just ahead of us. Asher Thoraman.
Are we being invaded?
Someone threatens the
Goddess
wild.
light.
No! The outpost has been corrupted, and the Treants have been driven mad. They do not deserve this cruel fate.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place, and we shall.
Pathetic wretches. It pains me that you once called yourselves night elves.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Asher
Is there
Thoraman.
trouble?
I heed the voice of Elune.
Hi!
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Your move.
Goddess, light my path. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Make it fast.
Your move. On your mark.
Asher Thoraman.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Your move.
As sleep
Your
dulled my
Majesty.
senses.
I heed the voice of Elune. Waiting on you. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune. Right away.
Our
The
warriors have
goddess
engaged the
calls.
enemy.
Something is amiss.
Asher Thoraman. I heed the voice of
Point the
Elune.
way.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills. Asher Thoraman.
The land and I are one.
The goddess calls. Immediately. Someone threatens the wild. Waiting on Asher Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. In the name of Cenarius,
Waiting on you.
Speak your mind.
What is nature's call?
Someone threatens the
I
wild
have sworn to avenge.
as the goddess wills.
Point the way.
The goddess calls.
On your mark.
Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. Your move.
What threatens these lands?
Standing guard.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of
On your
Elune.
mark.
The land and I are one.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors have
Kalimdor.
engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Point the
Our
way.
sacred grove is being
Ashrathoraman.
desecrated.
Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Come forth, druids of the Talon. Let the storm crows fly once again upon the winds of war. Ishnu Allah, my brethren. Kalimdor has need of your powers once again, for the hour of doom is at hand.
We are yours to command, Shundo Stormrage.
Now we must delve into the earth and rouse the ferocious druids of the Claw from their slumber. These barrow deeps have remained untouched for nearly 3,000 years. Still, there's no telling what creatures may have taken up residence after we sealed these tunnels shut.
There is nothing to fear in this place. The only enemy that has ever given me pause is now corrupting the lands above us. Let us be done with this business and get back to the surface.
Agreed. Just be careful. There is no telling how the druids of the Claw will react to us after all this time.
So be it.
Enlighten me. For my brothers,
Are we being invaded?
On your mark.
In position.
Someone threatens the wild.
I am prepared.
Ashrathoraman.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
with it.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice
Thy
of Elune.
bidding.
Someone threatens
Out
the
with it.
wilds.
These cave spiders are enormous.
I sense a strange darkness tainting them. They have been transformed by a great evil. Someone threatens the
with it.
wilds. I heed the voice
Thy
of
bidding.
Elune.
Enlighten.
The goddess calls.
I am prepared.
Someone Someone threatens the wild.
I am prepared.
Ashrathoram.
Out with it.
I heed the voice of the wind. The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Ashrathoram. I heed the voice of a loon. Someone threatens
Out
the
with
wild.
it.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoram.
I am prepared.
The land
I heed
and
the
I
voice
are
of a
one.
loon. The goddess
Thy
calls.
bidding.
Someone threatens the
I am
wild.
prepared.
The goddess calls.
Out with it.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoram.
I am prepared.
I heed the voice of a loon.
What threatens these lands?
Ashrathoraman.
Enlighten
Someone
me.
threatens the wilds.
Out with it.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of a
bidding.
loon.
I am prepared.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
with
of a
it.
loon.
Thy bidding.
Someone
Our
threatens the
warriors
wild.
have engaged the enemy.
The goddess
The land and
calls.
I are one.
Someone threatens
Out
the
with
wilds.
it.
I heed the voice
Thy
of a
bidding.
loon. Ashrathoraman.
I am prepared.
Demon vial. This must be what cursed the spiders.
If the corruption can do this to these simple creatures, I dare not imagine what it could do to the beasts who live above.
We must put an end to this corruption, no matter the cost. The goddess calls.
Out with it. Thy bidding.
I heed the
I
voice
am
of a loon.
prepared. Enlighten me. It has
The goddess
begun.
calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
I am prepared.
Ashrathoraman.
Thy bidding. Out
Ashrathoraman.
with it.
I heed the voice of a loon.
I am prepared.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess
Thy
calls.
bidding.
Someone threatens the
Something
wild.
is amiss.
By Elun. Ashrathoraman.
Enlighten me.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Has sleep
goddess
dulled my
calls.
senses?
Old priestess, we need your help. Our shaman was bitten by a strange spider and has become deathly ill. Our tribesmen have run off, leaving us to fend for ourselves.
What would you have us do?
The waters of the nearby Fountain of Life can save him, but we dare not leave him in this state. If you can fill this vial with its waters and return it to us, our shaman's life will be saved.
If his wisdom will prevent you from turning feral like your tribesmen, I will gladly save your shaman. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elun.
Out with it.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Something
The goddess
is amiss.
calls.
For Kalimdor,
Ashrathoraman. As the goddess wills.
I am prepared.
The goddess calls. Someone
Out with
threatens the
it.
wilds. I heed the voice
Thy
of Elun.
bidding.
Immediately.
Out with it.
Speak your mind.
I am prepared.
the land and I are one.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
Thy bidding.
I heed the voice of Elun. Someone threatens the wild.
Thy bidding. No one shall be the
Ashrathoraman.
wiser.
I heed the voice of Elun.
Out with it.
Someone threatens the wild.
Enlighten me.
Hi! I'm game.
The goddess
I am prepared.
Threatens these
I
lands.
heed the voice
Out
of
with it.
Elun.
Is there trouble?
This must be the fountain of life. I need only place the vial in the fountain's waters. Ashrathoraman.
it.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the
Enlighten me.
wilds. The goddess calls.
I am prepared.
Something is amiss.
What is nature's call?
Elune be praised, priestess. Truthfully, we doubted that you'd return. Now our shaman has a chance.
Again, I must thank you for your help. Take this talisman. Should you require our aid, it will summon us to fight at your side.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
I heed the
Out
voice
with
of
it.
Elune. Someone threatens the wilds?
Enlighten me.
Ashrathoraman.
That's a given. No one
Someone
shall be the
threatens the
wiser.
wilds?
I am
The
prepared.
goddess calls.
Thy bidding.
I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The pathway cuts off to the south, but this doorway looks promising.
Oh no. How could I have forgotten?
What is behind this door that worries you, my love?
This door leads to Illidan's prison, Tyrande. We should go. Now.
Illidan? It's been 10,000 years. Could he still be alive? We should free him. He would be the perfect ally against the undead and their demon masters.
No, Tyrande. That beast must never be set free.
But he is your brother.
Be that as it may, he is far too dangerous. I forbid it.
Only the goddess may forbid me anything. I will free Illidan whether you like it or not.
The land and I are one. Anudora. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor, it shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor.
Press the attack.
What is nature's call?
Thy bidding.
What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. The land and I are one. Has sleep dulled my senses? Let me pass. The Archdruid of the Moonglade demands passage. Anudora. What threatens these lands?
Turn back. You are unworthy to bask in the Bear God's presence.
Bear gods? Anudora. The land and I are one. How dare you! Pathetic wretches. Anudora. Something is amiss. Perhaps the creature was referring to the sleeping druids of the Claw. But why would he call them bear gods when they appear as I do? Ashtherodanador. For Kalimdor, the land and I are one.
Is there trouble?
What threatens these lands? Has sleep dulled my senses?
Hi! Gladly.
The land and
Inventory
I
is
are
full.
one. It shall be done. It shall be done. Has sleep dulled my senses? Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. Anudora. For Kalimdor. It shall be done. Foul spawn of Deathwing. I should have known that you loathsome beasts would take refuge within the flames of the earth. What threatens these lands? Something is amiss. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. Ah, the Druids of the Claw are awake already. Come, my brothers. We have much to do. What in the... They have lost themselves to their animal aspects. They're mindless and feral.
In the Raven's name.
The horn's call might work, but it would reach only a few of them in this part of the cavern. The land and I are one. For Kalimdor. Has sleep dulled my senses? What threatens these lands? Anudora. It shall be done. For Kalimdor. Something.
Our warriors have
amiss.
engaged the enemy.
For
Are we
Kalimdor.
being invaded?
The land and I are one. Torfala Nordora. Has sleep dulled my senses? Anudora. The land and I are one. It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Something is amiss. Ashtherodanador. It shall be done. For Kalimdor.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Anudora. It shall be done. Pathetic wretches.
I am prepared.
How dare you! For Kalimdor.
Inventory is full.
Anudora. For Kalimdor. Torfala Nordora. What threatens these lands? It shall be done. Ashtherodanador. Ashtherodanador.
What is nature's call? For the trees.
Press the attack! For Kalimdor. Torfala Nordora. Anudora. It shall be done.
Stormrage. I don't know what came over us. It's been so long since we remembered who we were.
All is well, Theroshan. I have need of you and your mighty brethren once again. After these many ages, the Burning Legion has returned, and only our combined strength can drive them back.
Then we Druids of the Claw are yours to command, Shandor Stormrage.
I cannot go back.
Your quest is foolhardy. Even your goddess has condemned the one you seek to free.
By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune, as the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Immediately. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. The goddess calls. Hindu River.
I am sworn to avenge.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. As the goddess wills. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. So be it.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. By Elune. Immediately. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds. As the goddess wills. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. By Elune. The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wild. As the goddess wills.
Standing guard.
Immediately.
As the goddess wills.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Okalamdor. Anudora.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Point the way.
So be it. Immediately. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. By Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Death to the intruders.
So be it.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. As the goddess wills.
Your move.
Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Immediately. By Elune. Immediately. As the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
On your mark. Fair enough.
So be it.
Point the way.
Immediately. I heed the voice of Elune. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. By Elune. The goddess calls.
Make it fast.
Ashrathoraman.
I am sworn to
The
avenge.
goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. The treants move to block my path. Only a powerful druid could command such creatures.
On your mark.
The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman.
In position.
As the goddess wills. The goddess calls.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Speak your
I
mind.
heed the voice of Elune.
As the goddess wills.
By Elune. Immediately. So be it. As the goddess wills. By Elune. Immediately. So be it. By Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds, as the goddess wills. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. Immediately. These explosive devices look to be of goblin design. The wily creatures must have hidden them here long ago. No matter. I'll make good use of them. The goddess calls.
Speak your mind.
Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
Someone threatens the wilds. So be it. Someone threatens the wilds.
I am sworn to avenge.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
In position.
Ashrathoraman.
Standing guard.
As the goddess wills. Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls. I heed the voice of
to avenge.
As the goddess wills. Immediately. So be it. By Elune.
In position.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your
I
mind.
heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast. I shall not
The goddess
fear.
calls.
Standing guard.
Someone threatens the
In
wild.
position.
Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
Someone threatens the wild.
I am sworn to avenge.
The goddess calls.
In position.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I am sworn to avenge. I watch in shadow.
Someone threatens the wild. Ashrathoraman.
Make it fast.
The goddess calls. I heed the
Standing guard.
voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman.
Speak your mind.
The goddess calls.
Standing guard.
Hold, priestess. This place is forbidden, even to one such as you. There is a terrible evil here that must remain chained beneath the earth.
Illidan was considered a great hero once. I believe he will become one again.
Madness! You would doom us all by freeing the betrayer.
Your name. I mark.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Went the way.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune. Illidan, is that you?
Tyrande, it is your voice. After all these ages spent in darkness, your voice is like the pure light of the moon upon my mind.
The Legion has returned, Illidan. Your people have need of you once more.
Because I once cared for you, Tyrande, I will hunt down the demons. But I will never owe our people anything.
Then let us hurry back to the surface. The demon's corruption spreads with every second we waste.
It has been an eternity, brother. An eternity spent in darkness.
Illidan. You were sentenced to pay for your sins. Nothing more.
And who are you to judge me? We fought the demons side by side, if you recall.
Enough of this, both of you. What is done. My love, with Illidan's help, we will drive the demons back once again and save what is left of our beloved land.
Have you even considered the cost, Tyrande? This betrayer's aid may doom us all before the end. I will have nothing to do with this.
I am free after 10,000 years. Yet still my own brother thinks I am a villain. I'll show him my true power. I'll show him that the demons have no hold over me.
Are you certain of that, Demon Hunter? Are you certain your will is your own?
You reek of death, human. You'll regret approaching me.
Come then. You'll find that we're evenly matched.
We could go on fighting like this forever. What is it you truly want?
The Dreadlord who commands this undead army is called Tichondrius. He controls a powerful warlock artifact called the Skull of Gul'dan. It is responsible for corrupting these forests.
And you wish for me to steal it? Why?
Let's just say that I have no love for Tichondrius, and the Lord I serve would benefit from the Legion's downfall.
Why should I believe anything you say, little human?
My master sees all, Demon Hunter. He knows that you've sought power your whole life. Now it lies within your grasp. Seize it, and your enemies will be undone.
Are there demons nearby?
I am sworn to avenge.
Where shall I strike?
I'm blind, not deaf.
I'm awake. I'm awake. Our time is short.
Speak to me.
Research finished. Research finished. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
I'm blind,
I'm
not
awake.
deaf.
I'm awake.
Come no further, weakling. Lord Tichondrius commanded us to kill anyone attempting to enter this place. And we shall.
I will demons nearby?
My strength is yours. Where shall I strike? The sleeper has awakened.
You dare
Where shall I
speak
strike?
to me?
At once.
I'm blind, not deaf.
My
Are there
strength
demons
is yours.
nearby? Are there demons nearby?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Our time
Our
is
warriors
short.
have engaged
I
the
grow
enemy.
impatient.
My strength is yours. The sleeper
dare speak
has
to me.
our time is short.
Speak your
Are
mind.
there demons nearby?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Is that all? You dare speak
Where
to
shall
me?
I strike? My strength is yours.
Are there
Our
demons
time
nearby?
is short. Of course.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Where shall I strike?
Are there demons nearby? I grow
Where
impatient.
shall I strike?
Create more moonwells.
I'm blind, not deaf.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
You dare speak to
My
me.
strength is yours.
You dare speak to me.
Our time is short.
Are there demons
Our
nearby?
time is short.
I grow impatient.
Where shall I strike?
I'm
I
blind, not
sworn
deaf.
revenge.
I'm awake. I'm
Are
awake.
there demons nearby?
My strength is yours.
I
Standing
grow
guard.
Our time
impatient.
is short.
I'm blind, not deaf. Hardly a challenge.
My strength is yours.
Are there
Where
demons
shall
nearby?
I strike?
I'm blind, not
I'm awake.
deaf.
I'm awake.
I grow impatient.
My strength is yours. My path
I grow
is clear.
impatient.
Your building is complete.
Anodora.
I'm blind, not
Your
deaf.
building is complete.
I'm blind,
Our
not
time
deaf.
is short.
Are there
Where
demons
shall I
nearby?
strike? Of course.
I grow
Where shall I
impatient.
strike? I'm awake. I'm awake. Anodora. My
Dare speak
strength
to
is
me.
yours. My path is clear.
I'm blind,
Our
not
time
deaf.
is short.
Are there demons
Our
nearby?
time is short.
You
Where
dare
shall I
speak
strike?
to me. You dare speak to me.
I'm awake.
I'm blind, not deaf.
At once.
I grow impatient. I'm blind, not
Our
deaf.
time is short.
Dare speak to me.
My strength is yours.
I grow impatient.
Anodora.
I grow
Where shall I
impatient.
strike?
I'm
Your
blind,
building
not
is
deaf.
complete.
Are there demons nearby?
I'm awake.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Hi!
You dare
Is there
speak
trouble?
to me.
Are we being invaded?
I grow
Our time is
impatient.
short. Where
Are
shall
there
I
demons
strike?
nearby?
My strength is yours.
Are we being invaded?
I grow impatient.
Ah, the great outdoors. What is nature's call?
I'm blind, not
Our
deaf.
time is
Are
short.
there demons nearby?
My path is clear.
You
Where
dare
shall I
speak
strike?
to me. You
I'm
dare
awake.
speak to
I'm
me.
awake. My strength is yours.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Our time is short.
Your building
Our
is
time is
nearby?
short. Of course.
Are there demons nearby?
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our warriors have engaged
I'm
the enemy.
blind, not deaf. You dare speak to me?
Is there trouble?
Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient. I'm blind, not deaf. You dare speak to me?
Research finished.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
You dare speak to me? I grow impatient. Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf.
Insufficient gold.
You dare speak to me? Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf. I grow impatient. You dare speak to me?
Insufficient gold. Our warriors have engaged insufficient gold.
The sleeper
I'm blind,
has
not
awakened.
deaf. I grow impatient.
In position.
Are there demons nearby?
In position.
You
Our
dare
warriors have
speak to
engaged the
me?
enemy.
Where shall I strike?
Are there demons nearby?
Our time is short.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm blind, not deaf. I grow impatient. Are there demons nearby?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
You dare
Our
speak
warriors
to
have
me?
engaged the enemy.
Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient. You dare speak to me? I'm blind, not deaf. Are there demons nearby?
Our warriors have
I grow
engaged the enemy.
impatient.
Your building is complete.
You dare speak to me?
Speak your mind. Make it fast. I shall not fear.
I'm blind, not deaf. Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf. I
Insufficient
grow
gold.
impatient. You dare speak to me?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I grow impatient.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf. Hardly a challenge. I'm blind, not deaf. Are there demons nearby? I grow impatient.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Are we being invaded?
You dare speak to
Ah,
me?
the great outdoors.
I grow impatient. I'm blind, not
Our
deaf.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
Are there demons
Ah,
nearby?
the great outdoors.
My strength is yours.
You dare speak to
Our
me?
time is short. Of course.
Your building is complete. Our
dare
sacred
speak
grove is
to
being
me?
desecrated.
I'm
Where
blind,
shall I
not
strike?
deaf.
The great outdoors.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Research finished. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Are there demons nearby?
Is yours.
The
You
great
dare
outdoors.
speak to me? That is where the skull of Gul'dan is kept. These paltry demons will not prevent me from claiming it.
Our sacred grove is being
Our time is
desecrated.
short.
I grow impatient.
Where shall I
Are there
strike?
demons nearby? Easily. You'll regret
My
approaching me.
strength is yours.
I'm blind, not deaf.
I'm awake.
Our
I'm awake.
sacred grove is being desecrated.
Our time is short. Where shall I strike? My strength is yours. Anudura.
I grow impatient.
I'm awake.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Are there
Our
demons
time
nearby?
is short.
Evil draws
My
close.
strength is yours.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
You
I'm
dare
awake.
speak to
I'm
me?
awake. Our time is
I'm
short.
blind, not deaf.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Now, at least the demons will no longer corrupt the forests. But if I destroy the skull and claim its powers as my own, I will become stronger than any of Archimonde's lieutenants. Yes, the power should be mine.
Now I am complete.
Desecrated.
Hardly a challenge.
Where shall I strike?
Hi.
Our time is short.
Our sacred grove is being
Where
desecrated.
shall I strike?
We can't build there. Our warrior sacred grove is being desecrated.
I grow impatient.
My strength is yours. Where shall I strike?
Dare speak to me.
My strength is yours.
Impatient.
Our
time
sacred
is
grove
short.
is being
Blind, not
desecrated.
deaf. I grow impatient.
I'm awake. Of course.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Once.
I'm blind, not deaf.
My
Our sacred
strength
grove
is
is being
yours.
desecrated. Research finished.
Our time is short.
Inventory is full.
I'm blind, not deaf.
Where shall I
Are there
strike?
demons nearby?
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
I
I'm
grow
awake.
impatient.
I'm awake.
You dare
I'm
speak
awake.
to me.
I'm awake.
Your building is complete.
You dare speak
Our
to
sacred
me.
grove is being desecrated. Standing guard. Your
What is
building
nature's
is
call?
complete.
Our time is short. My path is clear. Our strength is yours. Where shall I strike? Our time is short. Where shall I strike? My strength is yours.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
I'm awake.
Is there trouble?
You dare speak to me. Where shall I strike? My strength is yours. Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Easily.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Who are you? Let's see how confident you are against one of your own kind, Dreadlord.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Your man is speaking.
I'm awake.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Where shall I strike? Anudura. Of course.
Is there trouble?
Our time is short.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Demons nearby.
Are we being invaded?
I'm blind, not deaf.
What is nature's call?
Speak to me.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
My path is clear.
Is that all?
What is nature's call?
I'm awake.
Our champion has fallen. Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
Are we being invaded?
Where shall I strike?
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Is there trouble? Our warriors have engaged the enemy. What is nature's call? Gladly. The hunt is on. For the trees.
Are we being invaded?
Making trails. Making trails. I'm game. Gladly.
Are there demons nearby? You dare speak to me? I grow impatient. I'm blind,
Are we being
not
invaded?
deaf.
Hi.
You dare
What is
speak
nature's
to
call?
me?
The
Is there
sleeper
trouble?
has awakened. My strength is yours.
Your building is complete.
Impatient.
Our time is short. I'm awake.
Your building
I'm
is
awake.
complete. Insufficient gold.
Are there demons nearby? I'm blind, not deaf. Easily. Are there demons nearby? Evil draws close.
The sleeper has awakened.
Your building is complete.
I'm awake. I'm awake. The sleeper has awakened. Where shall I strike?
You dare speak to me? I grow
My
impatient.
strength is yours.
Are there
Our
demons
time
nearby?
is short. Our time is short.
Is that all?
The sleeper has awakened.
Impatient. I'm blind,
My
not
strength
deaf.
is yours.
Research finished.
Are there demons
I'm
nearby?
awake. The sleeper has awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our warriors have engaged
Where
the
shall
enemy.
I strike? Our time is short. My strength is yours. At once. The sleeper has our time is short. shall I strike? Anudura. My strength is yours. The sleeper has awakened. I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm blind.
Our time is short. I'm awake. I'm awake.
Easily.
My strength is yours.
I grow impatient.
The sleeper has awakened.
There are demons nearby.
Where shall I strike?
Yes, speak to me.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
I'm blind.
Our time is short. The sleeper has awakened. My strength is yours.
Easily.
Of course.
Is that all?
At once. Our time is short. The sleeper has awakened. Where shall I strike? My path is clear. Of course.
Nearby. I'm blind, not deaf.
My strength is yours. Anudura.
You dare speak to me?
The sleeper.
Foul demon! What have you done with my brother?
It is I. This is what I've become.
No. Illidan, how could you?
The leader of the undead has been destroyed, and the forests will heal in time.
At the cost of your soul? You are no brother of mine. Be gone from this place, and never set foot in our lands again.
So be it, brother.
We have no time for this. What are we doing out here?
Last night in a dream, a great raven spoke to me and summoned me to this place.
We were summoned here as well.
Who are you, Outlanders?
I am Thrall, son of Duratan, war chief of the Horde.
And I am Jaina Proudmoore, leader of the human survivors of Lordaeron.
You are not welcome here.
Peace, priestess. They've come to aid you against the Legion.
It was you in my dream. But who are you to make such an offer to us?
I am the reason for the Legion's return. Years ago, I brought the orcs into this world, and by doing so, I opened a path for the demons as well. For my sins, I was murdered by those who I cared for most. Despite my death, war raged across the lands of the East for many long years, leaving entire kingdoms devastated in its wake. Now, at long last, I have returned to set things right. I am Medivh, the last guardian. I tell you now, the only chance for this world is for you to unite in arms against the enemies of all who live.
I'm sorry I'm late. It's just as we feared. Archimonde and his Doomguard are making their way towards the summit. He'll be here any moment.
10,000 years ago, we Night Elves defeated the Burning Legion. Though the rest of the world was shattered, we were left free to live out our immortal lives in peace, bound to the World Tree. We are its protectors, and through it we were granted immortality and power over nature. Now, at last, it is time we gave that power back.
You realize that we will age as these mortals do. Our powers over nature will wane in time.
If pride gives us pause, my love, then perhaps we have lived long enough already. I will proceed to the summit and prepare our defenses there. Whatever comes, my love, remember, our bond is eternal.
Hear me, Night Elves. The time for reckoning has come.
If you can provide our bases with support and keep us from being overwhelmed, Thrall and I will delay Archimonde's ascent.
Your plan is a bold one, girl. Perhaps I have misjudged you, Outlanders. May Elune shine upon you.
To arms, my brethren. To arms, brave orcs and humans. Twilight falls, and the enemy awaits. The land and I are one.
I heed the voice of Elune.
In position.
Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
So be it.
Priestess Tyrande, the undead have begun to construct a new settlement. It won't be long before they start attacking our allies.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Research finished. Our allies' town needs help.
The undead are attacking. Send help.
Our allies' town needs help.
We can't build there. Someone threatens the wild.
I am
Our
sworn to
time is
avenge.
short.
Point the way.
Where shall I strike?
Our time is now.
Your building is complete. Research finished. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. Our allies' town needs help. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
What threatens these
Someone
lands?
threatens the wild. As the goddess wills.
Research finished. Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls. I heed the voice of Elune.
Your building is complete.
Has
Your
sleep
building is
dulled my
complete.
senses?
Let's get going. I'm listening.
Research finished. Our allies' town needs help. We can't build there.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the
Has
light.
sleep dulled my senses?
Research finished. Our warriors have engaged
The goddess
gold.
calls. Asher Thoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
I'm awake. I'm
I
awake.
heed the voice of Elune.
Insufficient gold. Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. Asher Thoraman.
What threatens these lands?
Your building
I
is
heed
complete.
the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
The land am I.
The goddess calls.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Asher Thoraman. Someone threatens the wild.
I stand ready.
Asher Thoraman.
Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold. We can't build there.
Ah, the great outdoors.
As the goddess wills.
What threatens these lands?
Our allies'
Column
town
Lord.
needs help.
The land am I.
By Elune.
Insufficient gold.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move, waiting on you. I stand ready. On your mark. Say no more. I stand ready. Waiting on you.
As the goddess
What
wills.
is
Our
nature's
allies'
call?
town needs
By
help. Our
Elune.
building is complete.
I heed the voice of Elune.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls.
building is complete. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our allies' town needs help.
Someone threatens the wilds.
On your mark. Our time is now. Point the way.
Your building is complete. Insufficient gold. Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you.
Our allies' town needs help.
Waiting on you. Our time is now.
I heed the voice of the sun.
Dull my senses.
Someone comes to life. So be it. Ashrathoraman. Waiting on you.
One shot, one kill.
I heed the voice of the wind.
We can't build there. We can't build there. Our allies' town needs help. Insufficient gold. Insufficient gold.
Your move.
The goddess calls.
Insufficient
I
gold.
stand ready.
Insufficient gold.
Ashrathoraman.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the light.
Your building is complete.
The land and I are one.
Waiting on you. Hold on.
Your building is complete.
The goddess calls. Immediately.
The sleeper has awakened.
I heed the voice of Elune.
We can't build there. Insufficient gold.
The sleeper has awakened.
Ashrathoraman.
My strength is
Your
yours.
building is complete.
Our time is now.
As the goddess wills.
To the skies.
By Elune.
Your building is complete.
Ashrathoraman.
Threatens these lands.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the light. The goddess calls.
Your building is complete.
Someone threatens the light. The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands.
My strength is yours.
Research finished.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
My path is clear.
I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls. I hear the voice in the room.
Our allies' town needs help.
I'm away.
Our time is now.
Someone threatens the wild.
Once, of course.
Insufficient gold.
Your move.
Research
Waiting
finished.
on you.
The goddess calls.
Your move. Our time is now.
I heed the voice
Waiting
of
on you.
Insufficient gold.
I stand ready.
Insufficient gold.
Your move.
Someone threatens
Take
the
wing.
wilds.
Our time is now. I stand ready. Waiting on you. Your move.
The land
I
and
stand
I are
ready.
one.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls.
Our
As the
allies'
goddess
town
wills.
needs help.
Your building
Our
is
warriors have
Someone
engaged
threatens
with
the
the
wild.
As sleep dulls my senses.
The goddess calls.
insufficient
I hear
gold.
the voice. I hear the voice of the Lord.
Our time is now.
Someone threatens the wild.
Research finished.
Your building is complete.
One shot, one kill. Next on chance. I stand ready.
Insufficient gold.
Our time is now. To the skies. Opportunity. I stand ready.
Ashrathoraman. The goddess calls. The goddess calls. So be it.
On your mark.
Someone in the wild. I heed the voice. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wild. I hear the voice.
Our allies' town needs help. Insufficient gold.
Asher Thoraman. By Elun. Immediately. I heed the voice of Elun.
I stand ready.
Someone threatens the wilds.
Your move. Take wing. Point the way. Done.
Has sleep dulled my senses? Ashtherodanador.
I stand ready. Your move. Your move.
Asher Thoraman. The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
The land and I are one.
Asher Thoraman. Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice.
Our allies' town needs help.
Our time is now.
I heed the voice of the Lord.
To the skies.
Our allies' town needs help.
Asher Thoraman. Someone
Our time is now. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Our time is now.
Our champion has fallen.
Something is amiss.
Our allies' town needs help.
Anudora.
The sleeper has awakened.
The land and
We're getting swamped here. We could use some backup.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Our allies' town needs help.
Ashtherodanador.
I stand ready.
Our time is gone.
An allied champion has fallen.
Something is amiss. The land and I are one.
Our allies'
stand
town
ready.
needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our allies' town needs help.
Point the way.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Your move. On your mark.
Our allies' town needs help.
Waiting on you.
Our champion has fallen.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
On your
I
mark.
heed the voice
Our
of
allies'
Elun.
town needs help.
You are very brave to stand against me, little human. If only your countrymen had been as bold, I would have had more fun scouring your wretched nations from the world.
Is talking all you demons do?
Stormrage, show yourself. Or do you intend to have mortal girls do all your fighting for you?
Priestess, the undead have constructed a new settlement. They are mustering new forces to send at us.
Ashrathoraman.
Research finished.
So be it. As the goddess wills.
Point the way.
The sleeper has awakened. My strength is yours.
What threatens
Someone
these
threatens the
lands?
wilds.
Our time is short.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on you.
The sleeper has awakened.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
The sleeper has awakened.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune.
We're under attack! Send reinforcements, quickly!
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess calls.
Your move.
Research finished.
Waiting on you.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Ashrathoraman. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Our allies' town needs help.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild. The goddess calls. Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice of the moon.
Research finished.
Our time is now.
Your building is complete.
Your move.
Your building is complete. We can't build there. Our warriors have engaged help.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
Someone threatens the wilds. I hear the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
The goddess calls.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building
My
is
path
complete.
is clear.
Ashrathoraman.
Something is amiss.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
Ashrathoraman. I hear the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wild.
Research finished.
The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
At once. Of course. Anudura.
Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
I stand ready. On your mark.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Our time is now. Your move.
The sleeper has awakened.
Point the way.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashrathoraman. Someone threatens the wilds.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy. Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Take wing.
Research finished.
Ashrathoraman.
Our time is now. I stand ready. Waiting
Someone
on you.
threatens the wilds.
Your move.
Ashrathoraman.
Where shall I strike?
The goddess calls.
The land and I are one.
Your move. Say no more. Waiting on you. All too easy.
Someone threatens the wilds. The goddess
Our
calls.
time is now.
Ashrathoraman. I heed the voice
Our
of
time
Elune.
is now. There's no chance.
Someone threatens the
Our
wilds.
allies' town needs help.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
Research finished.
Waiting on you. I stand ready. I stand ready. Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the
Has
wilds.
sleep dulled my
The goddess
senses?
calls.
Point the way. Waiting on you. Our time is now.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your move.
Your building is complete. Your building is complete. Your building is complete.
Our sacred grove is being
To the
desecrated.
skies.
The goddess calls.
Our allies' town needs help.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our time is now.
Your building is complete.
Someone opens the line. The goddess calls. I heed the voice. Asher Torana. Someone
Our
opens the
time
line.
is now.
Asher Torana.
Waiting on you. Your move. Our time is now. Hold on.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Of course. Anudora. My path is clear. At once.
The goddess calls.
I'm awake. I'm awake.
Our time is now.
Our allies' town needs help. Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
Asher Torana. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
My path is clear. At once.
Our time is now.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Of course. The sleeper has
Waiting on you.
awakened.
Our time is now.
Asher Thoraman.
Anudora.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Where shall I strike? My path is clear.
Asher Thoraman. The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wild.
Move.
I heed the voice
Waiting
of
on
Elune.
you.
The goddess calls.
Our time is now.
Asher Thoraman.
Our time is now. Your move.
I heed the voice of
Waiting on
Elune.
you. One shot, one kill.
Our allies'
Our
town
time
needs
is
help.
now.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our time is now. Extensions.
Someone threatens the wild.
The land and I are one.
Asher Thoraman. I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Something is amiss.
Asher
Our
Thoraman.
time is now.
The The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Anudura. Of course.
Research
Our
finished.
time is now. Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune.
Your
Ashrathoraman.
Our gold mine is
The
running
goddess
low.
calls.
Your move.
I heed the voice of Elune. Someone threatens the wilds. Ashrathoraman. Someone
Our
threatens the
time
wilds.
is now.
The goddess calls.
Waiting on
I
you.
heed the voice of Elune.
Our warriors have
Our time
engaged
is
the enemy.
now. Take wing.
Ashrathoraman.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated. Our allies' town needs help.
As sleep dulled my senses.
Our warriors have engaged the enemy.
A child of light.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of
Our
Elune.
time is now.
Is amiss.
Take wing.
The goddess calls.
What threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
The
I
land
stand
and
ready.
I are one. For
I
Kalimdor.
heed the voice of Elune.
Our time
Someone
is
threatens the
now.
wild.
Our time is now.
Ashrathoraman.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. The goddess calls.
At once.
Your mana is
I heed
depleted.
the voice of Elune.
Our time is short.
Someone
Waiting
threatens the
on you.
wilds.
Point the way. I stand ready. Our time is now. Hold on.
Ashrathoraman.
Where shall I strike?
Your move.
My strength is yours.
Our time is now. Your move. I stand ready. Waiting on you.
I
Our
heed the
warriors
voice
have
of Elune.
engaged the enemy.
Of course. At once.
The
Our
goddess
gold
calls.
mine has collapsed.
Waiting on you.
Someone threatens the wild.
Our
Ashrathoraman.
time is now.
So be it. The goddess calls.
Our time is now. Don't stand a chance. One shot, one kill.
Someone threatens the wild.
I stand ready.
The goddess calls. Someone threatens the wilds.
Waiting on you.
Ashrathoraman.
Anudura.
Our time is now. Waiting on you.
I heed the voice of Elune.
My path is clear. Anudura.
Someone threatens the
Where
wilds.
shall I strike?
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
Dulled my senses.
Ashrathoraman.
Our time is now. One shot, one
I heed the voice of Elune.
Our time is now.
Ashrathoraman.
Waiting on you. Your move.
The goddess
To the
calls.
skies.
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
time is now.
Someone threatens the wild.
What threatens these lands? Something is amiss.
The goddess calls.
My path is clear.
Someone threatens the wild. I heed the voice of Elune.
Our time is now.
The goddess calls.
At once. Of course. At once.
Someone threatens the
Our
wild.
time is short.
I heed the voice of Elune. Our allies town needs help. The goddess calls.
Our strength is short.
There's no chance. By the light of the moon.
Our allies town needs help.
Our time is
I heed the voice of Elune. The goddess calls.
waiting on you.
My path is clear.
Come, you night elves! Where is the fire and the passion with which you fought so long ago?
Of course. Our time is short.
Our time is now. Your move.
Has sleep dulled my senses?
What
threatens these lands?
Someone threatens the wild.
Our time is now.
I heed the voice of Elune. Ashatoraman.
Archimonde's victory here has made him overconfident. He will not see the trap that I laid for him until it is too late.
At last, the way to the World Tree is clear. Witness the end, you mortals. The final hour has come.
The Outlanders held him back as long as they could. Were you successful in planning the summit's defense?
Yes. Now our victory is assured.
The roots will heal in time, as will the entire world. The sacrifices have been made. Just as the orcs, humans, and night elves discarded their old hatreds and stood united against a common foe, so did nature herself rise up to banish the shadow forever. As for me, I came back to ensure that there would be a future, to teach the world that it no longer needed guardians. The hope for future generations has always resided in mortal hands. And now that my task is done, I will take my place amongst the legends of the past.